Selah is a welcoming community that pauses, that encounters the Spirit, and grows together toward wholeness and loving others. Let me unpack that a little bit. The pause is that life is pretty fast in terms of lots of distractions, in terms of lots of commitments, lots of things that we're always moving. And not only that, but we also live in a time where it's very difficult to listen to each other. And so what the pause does is it allows us to slow down, to take a moment, take a breath, to really hear what's going on around you, to be able to say, oh, that's right. I wasn't listening and now I am listening. The pause also allows us to really start to listen to what's going on inside of us. Because whether we recognize it or not, how we respond is usually always out of what's going on inside of us. So by taking the moment to pause, I can go, I'm noticing something in me that is not really what I want to respond with. Or I'm tightening up, so I think something's really going on that I need to attend to. So that's part of the pause. The encountering the Spirit is that we are part of a Christian tradition that says we believe God is present to us. And we hope that our lives are changed as we encounter God. God's already here. It's not like we're making God come and be with us. What we're asking is, when we ask, let us encounter the Spirit together, is an opportunity to be able to say, oh yes, God, you are here, I am here, and in that we are changed. And then thirdly, what we're asking when we come together as a community is that we grow so that you're not stuck where you are. That really that growing together is not necessarily where we're growing towards one another. It's almost this growing alongside of each other, this journeying, this companioning that allows us to be able to say, oh, I'm not alone on this journey. And this journey is toward wholeness, meaning that really the way God created you is how God wants you to be, but we've added all these layers, or we have kind of acted in response or reaction to other people's expectations of us. And instead, moving toward wholeness means maybe I'm needing to say no to all those things that really are not who I am, to be who I am, that integration that takes place over time. And that ultimately, what is going on inside of you is something that you go, oh, the overflow of all that God is doing in me is now an opportunity where I get to love each other. Because this life is not just for ourselves. This life is really a way to impact and influence those around us as we grow together.